All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this problem is asking for 2/3 times 1/4. And so I've already in the models, and that's what you're doing today. You are being able to model some of these problems. So if I have 2/3 times 1/4, I'm asking you here to take a look. Here is the 2/3. You'll notice that it's in red. So 2/3 is right here showing in the model. There are 3 parts total. That's the denominator. And then the numerator is the 2 parts that are shaded. Then you notice on the blue side is the 1/4, and you have a total of 4 total parts here. And I have these going vertically for the model. This is very important. Have one side going horizontally and one side going vertically. But you'll see here, the top one is shaded. So this is one part out of 4 total parts. So this is the next part. And the next part is kind of neat because this does always work with multiplication, especially of fractions that are proper fractions. And if we are looking at this, we can do some shading here. So I'll go to my red, and I'm just going to shade the same 2. So here's the 1, right? That's 1/3 shaded. Now that's 2/3 shaded. So I got those 2/3 that are shaded. And now watch, I'm going to do the same thing before the 1/4. I'm just going to shade in the top one here. Now that's the 1/4. So I want you to stop and think. We already have the answer here. Do you see the parts that are both shaded? It should look purple to you. There's 2 of those squares or rectangles that are shaded. Well, those 2 specifically, that's our numerator. So if I'm going to have this equal something, that's going to equal 2 as our numerator. But now here's the question. What is the denominator? Well, the denominator happens to be the total amount of parts. So if we're looking here, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 total parts. So again, this is the 2, this is the 12. Now we're not done here. We're not done because you can simplify this. Now here's where things get pretty fun. Because yes, you can use division, you can find those multiples, but you can also do something with the model. Take a look at this. So we know that every 2 parts here is what we're looking for. That's a total of our parts, right? So if I think about, okay, well, if I have 2 parts here, that's 1. If I have 2 parts here, that's 2. If I have 2 parts here, that's 3. If I have 2 parts here, that's 4. 2 parts here, that's 5. And 2 parts here, that's 6. 1 whole and 6 total parts. Well, if there's 6 total parts, that means that our denominator is 6. And if we have now shaded in one of these were shaded, the 2 here, right? So one of those were shaded. That means, and again, I'll show that it's 1. That means that 1 in the numerator and now 6 in the denominator. Now you could have done this by dividing by 2, but I just wanted to show you in the model that this does in fact work. And you can see the outcome in the model. So we have our total of 1/6 as our answer.